And here we go, starting to the bottom left, the former Startail player, now currently teamless, will become a Kespa player, one of the first ESF players to do so. It's PartinG. Just needed a little pause there.
Yeah. And to the top right, we of course have his opponent starting in blue for Team Incredible. A miracle is once again Nestea. He was able to go through the up and downs at the GSL, and he is now in Code S again. He's back to business, as are so many of his, I want to say like former men in arms, with Lucira also being in Code S. It's just like, it feels a little bit like we traveled back in time.
Yeah,
and now all these awesome
even Huck
players
is back in Code S.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really, like, I feel like we're in 2010 almost again, with some of the stuff that we're seeing in Code S, but I'm really excited to see how Nestea is going to do when he gets into Code S, but he may be able to advance in this tournament as well.
If you're facing an opponent like PartinG, that has been in the news everywhere with his play against Zerg, then you have so many VODs to prepare. You can just go through all the VODs, all the games that PartinG played, all the different maps, have a good look at how he scouts, what kind of pattern he uses, and then prepare accordingly. And I feel this is exactly what Nestea did here. Nestea wants to go to Paris. I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah.
So at this point, what has he made up? Because I feel the pressure here is more Nestea than it is on PartinG.
Yeah, I agree, because PartinG is the king of the world right now. Nothing is going to get him down, even if he doesn't advance here. He doesn't have anything to prove, whereas I feel Nestea has a lot more, but we'll see what he has in store. Yeah. PartinG, on the other hand, is going to go ahead and plant the Nexus before Forge.
He already had the probe out and is now just trying to make sure that Nestea gets his own hatch as late as possible. The probe has to just move back eventually, and now at 2:45 we have the second base for Nestea building. And PartinG, as mentioned, Nexus first, goes into his Forge, and let's see what kind of strategy or follow-up we're going to see from Nestea here. In the early game now, of course, the question what exactly he's going to do in regards to his own tech, if he's going to take a third base very soon, if he tries to hit a bit of a two-base timing. Nestea can be a bit sneaky here. And for PartinG, it's more the question, which kind of tech choice are we going to see as soon as the cybernetic score is done.
And knowing PartinG, the Immortal push is still an option. We've talked about this a little bit in the up and down matches, but for those of you guys who haven't tuned into that just yet, right now, ever since the Blizzard Cup Finals, where PartinG's Immortal push finally was stopped, and he did not succeed in taking that Finals, we have not seen the Immortal push a single time in the GSL in Korea over here. So it's a strategy that was so popular, but used really mainly by one player, and we may not see it at all.
Yeah. Right now, what PartinG is going to do, we have him with a photon cannon at the front, just making sure that there's nothing that Nestea can do to stop him early on. This Nexus is already completed, and at this point, we have a lot of Zerglings actually being built for Nestea.
Yeah, he's hiding them. He may do one of these slow Ling all-ins with the third base cancel that we've seen MC die to.
Yeah, the thing is, we have the wall already completed. He has a cannon at the front, but he's skipping at this point on additional units. He doesn't start the Zealot just yet.
No.
And with the rally point that we have, it seems like a little bit unlikely that we're going to see the Zealot at all. And this is exactly what we talked about earlier. If this is something that Nestea identified in the play of PartinG, watching all those games of the Protoss player, then he might be able to just find an opening, a timing that he can use to take him down. And the Lings are already walking across the map, and PartinG does not have the Xel'Naga Watchtower.
Yeah, he doesn't have the Watchtower. He's got literally no units out of that gateway. His gateway is going to start Sentry probably right away. He even goes Stalker, which is worse for him, but he won't be able to get either of the units out. PartinG sees us at the last second, but it's too late. All he has to do is take out that cannon, and PartinG is going to die.
PartinG is going to lose a lot here. He needs to prepare somehow to defend, but how can he do it? He's trying to build another cannon, and the probe's already fighting, but he's losing a lot here. The pylon that he started to complete the wall was a bit too late. Now one of the pylons is gone, the Stalker is out, but the probe count is already down to 23. He's losing more as we speak, and Nestea now with 3 bases is just going for more and more Zerglings.
GG. That was a pretty straightforward game. Like you said, great preparation by Nestea. He must have identified that PartinG likes to skip these initial units, and he punished them for it.